G'day, Teeth here from pickinglessons.com. This is the second video in Mandolin Essentials. Here we're going to be covering the key of B flat. The first video we looked at the key of F major. We're going to do a very similar thing here, but we're going to focus of course on B flat. We're going to learn the major scales found in the open position. That's the important part. We're playing in this first position here we find on the mandolin. We're not going to move up the neck because you can do that as well for all keys, but here we're just looking at B flat in the open position. So we'll cover the major scale, the pentatonic scale, the chords found in the open position, the arpeggios found in the open position as well, and of course we've got this study in B flat, this example solo that you heard at the beginning of this video. We'll break that down, analyze how that works and what's going on in there. So firstly, we're going to have a look at B flat, the key, and look at the major scale here on the mandolin in the open position. The key of B flat has two flats in its key signature, so all natural notes except for the B flat and the E flat. So one octave of the scale will give us this particular pattern. So here we have that B flat down on the G string, so the 3rd fret, B flat C, open D. The open D can also be played at the 7th fret if you wish, if you wanted to, but the open D would make more sense, but it's certainly an option, particularly later on if you want to do a bit of sliding or something. So we have the B flat, the C, the D, the E flat, the F, the G, the open A, the B flat. There's our scale. So key of B flat and E flat in the key signature, plus just the regular natural notes. So you can see there that it's actually pretty straightforward to play, except when you hit the 1st string perhaps, because you don't want open A, but we'll worry about that in a moment. So there's one octave of the scale. Let's fill it out though in this entire first open position, this open position here, and we're going to cover every single possible way of playing those scale notes without shifting up the neck. So this is what we're going to end up with. So there's our first octave, but we will continue on. And then we'll reverse all the way down to as far as we can go, and we'll resolve to the B flat. So that's basically our full B flat scale coverage we have in this open position without shifting our hand. Let's just run that slowly together. So starting on the B flat, there's our open D, E flat. Same first octave as before. As we move up the neck, you've got the C, you've got the D, we've got the E flat. Use your pinky. So finger choice there is important. Finger 1, 3, 5, and then 4. Straight to the F. So no open E. F, G, A, B flat. There we go. So we finish up on that octave there. Back down. Another B flat, and then down to the bottom with a couple of extra notes in there. What have we got? The A, the G as well. So the G and the A are in the scale. There's our full open position of the B flat major scale. All those scale notes for the key that we can possibly play without having to shift up the neck. So B flat in the open position. Now that's the diatonic scale. We're also going to finish this part of the lesson off with the pentatonic scale, because the pentatonic scale is a really common variation. There are 7 notes in the diatonic scale, there are 5 in the pentatonic. We leave out, in this case we've got the B flat, the C, the D, we leave out the E flat, we go straight to F, we've got the G, we don't play the A. We go straight back to B flat. So there's only 5 notes, so B flat, C, D, F and G. And now we'll continue on up as far as we can go. Up to the B flat, let's go in reverse. And there we have that pentatonic scale. So pentatonic scale, open position, B flat. That's important as well. Pentatonic scales we use an awful lot. So that's the open position. Now B flat is a key like every other key that can be played up the neck. That's a different way of approaching your playing, because once you hit a closed position up the neck, you can start to use the same patterns for every key. So that's actually quite straightforward. Understanding the different keys in the open position perhaps takes some more effort. Is it worth it? I think so. Key of F was the first video. This is all about the key of B flat. Future lessons will cover things like D minor, G minor, you know. So those keys perhaps they don't come up very often, aren't as common as G and C and D. but a very worthwhile understanding. And there are some great tunes that have been composed in those keys as well, but occasionally you're going to come across a song that somebody perhaps will capo on the guitar, put themselves in the key of B flat, and that's all good for them using capoed chord shapes, but on the mandolin it's really important to understand that. Okay, now if you head to pickandlessons.com, you are going to be able to grab yourself a copy of these charts we've been working through, so the technical work and then the study with the breakdown of that solo as well. Now in the member section on the website, we will continue on with this lesson, and we're going to break down firstly all those open chords we find in the key of B flat in the open position, not closed chop chords, just open chords. Arpeggios, we're going to cover all the arpeggios for those as well. So an arpeggio is a broken chord, so we'll cover that, and they're really important to understand as well. And then we'll finish up with a breakdown of the study that we heard at the beginning of this video in B flat, and have a look at that solo and more of an analysis of how that works and why it's working. So pickandlessons.com, I'll see you there.